What's going on YouTube? So in this video I'm going to be explaining what I've been through and what daily struggles I go through. So this might be like a bit of an emotional video, but I'm expecting you guys to get in touch with me, so I'm going to tell you guys everything. So I was adopted when I was younger. Never really seen, never ever seen my mum and dad. I was took into foster care when I was 2 by the mum and dad I call now, and then when I was 4 I got adopted. So legally my name got changed and legally I was theirs. And I'm not going to say I had a rough childhood, because I didn't. I had a brilliant childhood. I've been to America, I've been to loads of places. It was school that really messed me up. I got bullied. As soon as I started school, year 7, I got bullied. All through school I got bullied until year 11. Start year 11, I left. And then my mum tried to home tutor me, but it just didn't work out. Never really had a good education. Went to college, got kicked out of college. This is really hard. Yeah, so I got kicked out of college, and then I met a girl. I thought she was the one. I was with her for, I think it was 8 months, and then she got pregnant, and that's how I have my first child, that's Junior. And then it just went from downhill from there. So like I said, I got bullied, but half of that was my own fault. I used to think I was Johnny Big Balls. I used to shout my mouth off to the wrong people, and yeah, it wasn't good, but you learn from your mistakes, I suppose. And then when I got into a relationship, that was good at first. It was good for a year, and then when my ex-partner fell pregnant, it just all changed. I became a father at 17. I thought I knew everything, and I didn't know anything. I was scared, but I didn't want to show it. And then 2 years later, I had my other son. And then 6 months, when my youngest son was 6 months, that's when the relationship ended. And that's when it really hit me. I used to hear voices every day. Never used to come out of my room. I used to talk to walls. I used to imagine people was outside my window taking pictures of me. I used to self-harm. I used to go to see psychiatrists nearly every single day. I used to have nurses come to the house to make sure I was taking a medication. And the medication just wasn't helping. It just used to take me out of this world. I wasn't me. It used to paralyse me. I used to be on the sofa, just not be able to move. And the doctor said that that's a good thing, and I used to argue, why is that a good thing? I'm not moving, and used to turn around and say, you're not thinking about the bad thoughts. But I didn't understand that. I was like, you can't get through life taking tablets and being paralysed, if you get what I mean. And the day I did self-harm the worst, I got took into hospital and I had to go see. He was classed as a professor, and then they told me that the way I kept on going on, I would have been sectioned. I didn't want to be sectioned, but at the time I didn't know another way how to deal with things. and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. I was arguing with family. These voices in my head was telling me things like family was against me, they was talking about me, and the voices were telling me that I couldn't trust myself. And that's when I had it for 2 years, and then the last diagnosis was schizophrenia. That's when life got hard, when I found out I had that, because that was two people. Like one time I could be really happy, and then the next I could be really sad and really angry, and I just wanted to hurt people as well as myself, and that wasn't good. And I've had friends in the past, which I thought they was friends. I've abused drugs. I was abusing drugs for 2 years. I thought I was helping. It wasn't helping at all. It was making me 20 times worse. I used to go out every day. Used to take drugs every day. I used to jump from relationship to relationship because I thought it was helping, and it really wasn't. I hurt people. People hurt me. Sorry about that. Just give me a minute. It's there. It is there. I'm thinking. I just physically can't say it. I've been through a lot. This is why I've started doing these vlogs, because for the last year I've been such a cold-hearted person. People have hurt me, so I think the only way is to be happy is to hurt them, and that's not the answer. It's not. I'm ready to build bridges with people and forgive and forget, and to move on with my life. I'm currently with my partner now, who I've been with 2 years, and she supported me all the way. Everything I've done, she supported me. And I haven't been the best to her. I know that. I've done things that I'm not proud of. But I'm ready to start making a change. Not just for me, for her and my daughter and my 2 sons. Because the way I wasn't good. I wasn't getting anywhere. I was doing things just to make me happy. I was friends with people that benefited. I was only friends with them only if it benefited me, and that wasn't good. I never used to go out of the house. I was too scared. My anxiety was that bad. I couldn't walk. I literally used to live 5 minutes from the shops. I couldn't walk up to the shops on my own because my paranoia was that bad. I thought something was going to happen to me. That's all because, you know, when they say it comes in threes, it really does. Like, my relationship broke up, my ex-partner moved away, hours and hours away. I didn't see my boys, and when I did have a chance to see my boys, I chose drugs, and I regret that every single day of my life. And then my nan died. This was all in the same week. And then I went to a friend's house one night, and then I left. I come back on a night, and then I got robbed with a gun. Someone put a gun to my head. And then after that, it just felt like my head exploded, literally. I just couldn't cope anymore. So, but what I've realised is you have to go through these things to realise and to help people, because as like I used to go see a psychiatrist and I used to argue with them, and I used to say, have you got kids? And they used to say no, and I used to say, have you been bullied? And they used to say no, and I used to say like, have you did this, have you did that? And they used to say no, and I used to argue with them, and I used to say, so how are you sitting there and how are you telling me how everything's going to be better if you haven't gone through it? And they used to sit there and they just used to look at me. And that's when I stopped seeing them. I was like, I'm not seeing you no more because you are not helping me. So that's when I started talking to people around me who had been through similar things. And it did help for a bit, but as I said, I went through this cold-hearted year where I just didn't give a fuck about anyone apart from myself. And I was doing things for the wrong reason, like I was doing Snapchats, trying to be funny, putting on a brave face, and it wasn't making me happy at all. It was just fake. And there's more, but I'm not gonna say everything that's happened, because there'd be no point in doing this vlog. But I'm ready to start making a change in myself to help me, because I'm still not right. I still have these bad days. In the previous vlog, where in the morning I felt really down and anxious. But this is where I'm trying to change, because before that I used to feel down and I just used to refuse help. I never used to go out. I was just sit in the house and be moody. But in the previous vlog, as you see, I was down, and then I got myself ready and I went out with my family, and then I had a really good day. It was brilliant. I had no worries. And when I come back at the end of the day, and when I spoke to you guys and I said like I feel good, getting out of the house, even just feeling a bit of sun burning on your face and being around loved ones, it does actually help. So I'm ready to help myself now, and I'm ready to help you guys, because like I said in the other vlogs, mental health is pushed under the rug, and it shouldn't be pushed under the rug anymore. It should be spoke out loud. So I hope to see you guys on this journey with me. There's going to be ups, downs, there's going to be all different kinds of emotions. I'm going to be speaking to different people. I've got friends that I want to speak to and hear about what they've been through. So yeah, I hope to see you guys on this journey with me. So if you are on this journey with me, please like and subscribe and comment, and or even message me, and I'll be there for you guys. Thank you.